Theo, I'm like, wow, that sucked.
So we cut quickly over to Caspian. Caspian, what are you doing on this lovely evening?
I was gonna buy some mild poison.
Right, so one of your assassin wives comes in and just like, I got the poison for you, and like sets it down.
Got you drink up a glass of poison here.
And then you hear,
I hide the poison. I hand it to her, and I'm like, you should probably put this somewhere else.
yeah, and
He pretends like it's like just a regular drink. Like, hey.
Takes a sip of it.
yeah, your wife nods and
Oh man, this is some strong stuff. It's poison, you know, alcohol. He's like, is that poison? Yeah. Alcohol, poison. Yeah, bad.
Yeah, he just says, come in.
Yeah, and so Kasim comes in.
Theme.
And he says, Caspian, there's someone here to see you.
Who might that be?
I'm so mad.
The matriarch.
Lovely.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, dude, we haven't even done the fight yet.
I know, right?
Wait, who let the matriarch out of the room?
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys didn't know, like, you guys look around maybe in the room, and yeah, matriarch's not there anymore.
Did we make perception checks for this or something?
No, I mean, you guys were a little busy. I think it was okay for her to just slip off.
I mean, we should just make a very hard perception check.
I mean, at this point, it sounds like she's gotten away.
Can't retcon it now.
Yeah.
I mean, would you?
He's the GM. Hand waving's the thing.
Yeah. So he says, does she happen to tell you what she wanted?
She says there's a demon about to run loose in your city.
Siegfried.
She also has a little bit more to tell you. I think you're gonna want to hear what she has to say.
Yeah, he shakes his head and he says, tell her I don't have any offerings for her prostitutes.
He shakes his head. He's like, no, this is serious, Caspian.
Yeah, I think he looks at him a little bit more like she's surprised that he's so somber about it.
Mm-hmm.
Says, well, all right. And then he stands up and says, where is she?
The waiting room.
Lobby with all the magazines.
Do you want me to bring her in?
Yes, why don't you?
Yeah, so he ushers in Mita. And she comes in right away and she says, Caspian, I have a proposition for you.
Well, that's ironic. What is it?
There are some bad things about to happen in this city. I've been seeing them in the stars.
Yes, look, I understand the strong are a disconcerting element.
There's a demon, Caspian. An actual, literal demon that is about to run loose in your city. And I'm giving you the chance to change it. The chance to change everything.
So what, would my character have any reason to believe that that's a real thing?
Probably not.
Okay. I mean, can I roll the, what was it, empathy you called it, I think?
Well, I mean, I could just roll a persuasion for her, I guess.
That's fair. I'm not sure which is more likely to succeed. But
if you want to roll empathy, that's fine, because you were working on that skill.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll try.
Yeah, just go ahead and do that.
Alright. It's the, okay, yeah, I can get modifiers on learning skills. Alright, what's the difficulty?
Ob 2.
2. Probably still gonna fail this. Yep.
Got 1-6.
Okay.
Wait, if he had 1-6, it wouldn't matter. Oh, I know he has 1.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me just make sure
I And does he succeed?
record this correctly. That goes on my will.
Ow.
Right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Negative.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you totally don't believe her. She's just
Okay,
spouting lies.
yeah. So yeah, I guess he just kind of rolls his eyes. Says, I don't know what your game is or what it is that's caused you to come to me in such a huff, but last time I checked, demons don't randomly live in this anywhere. What are you talking about?
Listen, Caspian, I know this is hard to believe, and I know that we've had our differences in the past, but I'm here to offer you a grand opportunity. Are you just going to ignore it?
Well, I am one for grand opportunities, but I'm also not an idiot. What is it you're proposing? What is it this demon is supposedly going to do?
I'm not entirely sure yet.
Right.
It really depends on which one of those fools it takes over.
Which fools?
The fools that are in the basement of my temple right now.
Do they have names?
Cantarius, Alrik, Theo, Siegfried, and that one random girl that
Those are all
follows around
concerningly
Siegfried.
familiar names.
Were you aware
That
of their
one-
demon hunting expedition?
I wasn't aware of any sort of expedition, though I can't say I'm surprised. You said they're where?
Under my temple.
David, check your Facebook messages.
Okay. Well, I mean, if nothing else, I ought to make sure they're not about to kill each other. They don't all tend to get along very well. I suppose you won't mind if I bring a few of my friends, given our past relationship.
Of course not. But
Ooh, they had an affair one time.
No, we hate each other.
Oh, okay.
as
I thought
for
that-
as for my proposition, I think it might go a long way in convincing you that this is important. I'm a part of an organization, one that spans the globe, and then we fade out.
Flat Earth
Same.
Society. Part of the Flat Earth Society. Oh, okay.
I see.
And I think we cut from that scene, and she's basically about to explain to you that she's part of the order, and she invites you to join.
The order. Orders. Execute Order 66.
No, this
She
is
what now?
important.
I mean, but I don't feel like I would believe it. Can you make
Probably
a
not,
persuasion
yeah.
roll?
What?
Can she make a persuasion roll
Yeah,
for that at
for
least?
sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because, yeah, I don't.
And basically her argument here, right, is that she can hook you up with resources that whatever happens next, and like she's been seeing some really bad omens, and basically she kind of just earned a deeds point here because she hates you, she hates your guts,
Yeah.
but she thinks that giving you more power and like consolidating your power here is the thing that is best for White Sea right now.
Right. I mean, does she present any sort of proof? Does she use, like, present any
She doesn't
kind
really have any proof.
of, like, insignia or orders or...
Yeah, I mean,
ridiculous
probably. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what those look
that.
like, but she does offer those.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. And I mean, I suppose I wouldn't have any reason to believe there was anything to those. But,
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the problem. So
but I mean, like, does she have any kind of... If she randomly produced a ton of money that I can't believe she would have, that I wouldn't believe she would have for any
Yeah,
reason. Right?
exactly. She basically does those sorts of things. She
Okay.
gives you orders like signed by. Okay, she gives you orders signed by like the king of Azatharia and like the royal like chamberlain of Regania and like a bunch of these like really important royal figures from like around the globe.
Okay. I mean, I probably have Robbie look at them because I don't have a single skill for that kind of thing.
Yeah,
For an eye for that.
he says they're legit.
Okay.
What's your will?
6. Or, yeah. 6.
Goodbye, empathy.
So what is she offering me specifically?
She's offering you the backing of the order to have you be a part of the order.
Okay, but that sounds more like responsibility than backing, at least in every other instance of it. So
There's
what that look
definitely
like?
partially responsibility, but you are now part of you would be part of like a globe spanning organization that is in charge of like that has access to a lot of resources, and basically she's proposing that the Order helps you consolidate power in the region. As long as you like go along with their general like ideas of like making sure that you stop this demon thing.
Okay, then I think what he does is he says, I think he says, well, first I suppose we have to see to my companions and whatever it is they're doing in your cellar. And after that, well, perhaps you can arrange a meeting with somebody of higher stature and we can discuss terms.
So it sounds like you were already convinced. So I guess we're gonna ignore that role.
Well, I mean, kind of like.
You're not convinced now, but yeah, like it's.
He did say that he wants her to set up a meeting with somebody more important, basically, and that they would discuss terms, and that he expects to get more out of it than she's suggesting.
Sure. Yeah. Sounds good.
So, okay.
And so you like.
But of course, that's
gather up soldiers and go down there.
I suppose we'll go take a look. Yeah, I mean, I just bring a handful, enough that if her core priestesses try to kill me, I won't die.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Okay, cool. We cut back to the little room where you guys are. What's happening? Siegfried, what do you do?
I get up and I groan. I'm like, I suggest not touching him.
Touching who?
The amulet.
Theo.
Oh.
I've already touched it.
Yeah, and I touched you.
Right. So that's a falsehood test then, right? You're trying to get them to be like, oh man, I touched Theo, and then like he has some sort of weird magical thing that's happening. To go around.
I'm gonna go ahead and change that. Don't touch the amulet. I think I brushed up against it a little bit.
That's still a falsehood.
Are you?
It's not a falsehood.
You're trying to convince them that you didn't do that on purpose. And that you're like in control of your faculties, which I guess you are. But
I am in.
Okay, well let's just play out the conversation more, and maybe there's a role here eventually. Okay. But
I mean, if anything, that would be persuasion because he's trying to convince.
I'd be like,
yeah.
Are you?
Am I still making snippy comments?
Evasion.
Yes, I am. I mean, I am still me.
Yeah,
true.
I
Yeah. Cantarius, Alrik.
What? Are we supposed to like fight him or do something?
I'm just curious because like it looked like Theo was like, hey, I felt like a demon was trying to possess me, and then Siegfried just had the same thing happen to him, and then he stands back up, and now I'm just curious what Cantarius and Alrik are like thinking about the situation.
I don't know.
My hammer seems woefully insufficient at the moment.
I think I should try and convince Cantarius that like this is something we need to go after. Like go find the other ones. Like join the whatever, the order or whatever. The one where like find where
yeah, get back to that whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, because like that was just what's his name? I forget. And Antonius, or no, not what's his name? What was Alphonse? Yeah, it's like Alphonse. Like we got to go find him and be like, this is like legit.
You found more of these? This isn't your first one? I thought I was the strange man who knew strange stuff.
I'm not talking to you, Siegfried. I'm talking to Cantarius.
Oh.
Shush. The parents are talking.
But it's kind of like whisper, like Cantarius. This is it. This is what we. There's one for you. This is our destiny.
You get an artifact, and you get an artifact.
Well, I'm just talking about like this involves you. Like this is something that we need to do. This is part of our destiny.
And so
like
you remember Cantarius, like the weird like thing that the abbess said. Remember she had this like weird prophecy, right? Yeah.
Yeah. If there's another one here though.
No, not necessarily. He's just saying like they're out there.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Well, I'm convinced that this is. I don't know if it is or not.
Right.
But she said something about this being my destiny, or this is a part of my destiny, and I feel like that's connected to the prophecy or something.
Right.
I don't know what the end prophecy is, but I'm like Cantarius. I think this is it. Like this is what we should be doing.
Alrik, are you following this? I'm lost now.
And Cantarius just says, "I'm not here for power. I'm here to face the demon." Siegfried.
Cantarius, it's not about power. It's about purpose, about destiny.
This is mine. Siegfried, where's the demon?
Yes.
Okay, false at that shrug.
You can't worm your way out of this one,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
It's just against
Screw it.
Cantarius' will.
Probably in me.
Oh, there you go.
It's not worth rolling.
Yeah.
It's not even worth it. I mean, it does open up after one more thing, but it's still not worth it.
So you're here
So
for
you just
the
really-
power of the demon. I take it.
Just study it more like.
I point to Theo.
Yeah, what he said.
Study it while it's
So,
inside of you.
Ludwita comes over to you, Siegfried. She just storms up to you and, like, she goes to, like, just punch you across the face.
I let her.
Yeah, she's just like, I cannot believe that I followed you. This whole time, you just wanted to get possessed by this demon?
I'm not possessed. I'm in full control.
But there's a demon inside of you right now.
Yes, and there has been before, and I got rid of it when I wanted to.
At this point, Alric's probably just going to hit him with a hammer.
That's what I was
And
thinking.
I looked to you, Alrik. I told you I was going to get rid of it, and me leaving White Sea is going to be getting rid of it. I kept my end of the bargain. I hope you will keep yours.
I think Theo's kind of convinced by him because he didn't like try to hide it. He's pretty open about it. So I
mean,
think
if you just acquired a whole bunch of supernatural power, would you be quiet about it and try to be subtle, or would you just confidently be like, "Hit me, guys"? I can hit you back.
I'm trying to avoid conflict, and I'm trying to leave White Sea. And I'm being completely open and honest with you guys, because I've grown to respect Cantarius. Oh,
I think Siegfried's like an idiot, but I'm like, okay, he's pretty honest about it. So I mean, I don't think it was a good idea, but he seems to know what he wants, and he's not necessarily evil.
I still just want to hit him over the head with a hammer.
Are you
honestly.
going to do it? Are you actually going to do it?
I lived up to my bargain. I was open and honest with you.
So
This is me
are you?
talking in
So
character.
have you been like stalking towards him, Alrik, or are you just gonna like suddenly like spring and like try to slam him with your hammer?
I mean, I think I've been stalking towards him. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's been like frantically like no. Alrik.
Everything Ludwetta just said is absolutely going through my head right now.
Mhm.
I told you exactly what I was going to do. I was going to get rid of it, and that's what I intend on doing. Oh, and if you kill me, it's just going to leave me and terrorize White Sea. So, yeah. I'm trying to live up to my...
Are you still gonna like just slam him with a hammer?
He's thinking with his hammer at this point.
Okay. Make a
I mean,
test.
unless.
And you want to give Secret a chance to roll?
I want to give Jared a chance to veto.
Go for it. I mean, I've enjoyed my stint with Siegfried, but I'm looking forward to
He
getting
just
back
gets
into
clobbered by a hammer right now. He's had a good run.
Oh, Caleb, I do also need to know what I get for having a demon inside of me.
It's a good question.
9 corruption. I want 9 corruption.
You know
You don't get
what?
a whole lot more corrupted than being a demon.
You know, that actually kind of makes sense.
Well, I mean, how much did
Well,
the
no,
act-
just in the sense that you can like use it to fork into things and like substitute it.
right? But we had a demon possessed character, and he didn't have 9 corruption.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember like what.
But he didn't start out with any corruption.
I
That's
mean, he just had 2 different character sheets.
That's what it
remember?
was, and then it was like, yeah. So that's what it was, right? So it was you could switch back and forth.
So what's the
And-
base obstacle to bash him over the head with a hammer?
I mean, it's opposed to whatever Siegfried. Siegfried, how are you like trying to get out of the way of this?
Is it
Okay.
possible for me to make a test for speed or whatever to try and arrive
Sure,
on the
yeah.
scene?
Make a speed test, yeah.
I mean, I have terrible speed, but whatever.
I mean, I'm not sure. Would it be your? Yeah, I guess it's just speed. Like, I can't think of another thing that it would be.
Can I roll like I have a horse? I don't think I can ride actually. Hold on.
No, I don't think you have that.
I do not have a skill for riding.
Yeah, so just use your regular speed and just make it graduated. We'll see how long it takes you. Yeah. So Siegfried, what are you dodging with?
Oh boy. I should probably get rid of put my persona back to 0 because I don't have any. So my corruption's at 9.
No.
No.
You just have a separate character sheet that you can use. I guess kind of technically what happens is you would get another discipline. Yeah, it's still gonna be a while yet.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's roll on the disciplines table and see. Okay, so you now have the potential discipline. You can't, like, you have to learn all the skills still, but you have it. Your
Doesn't open at 1.
Your magic goes up. Your magic attribute goes up by 1.
Woo.
What were you saying?
It doesn't open. They don't open at 1.
No, they don't. That was
okay.
because I didn't know exactly how I wanted to do it when Alphonse got it. So.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. I just need to do some quick math. Quick math.
So yeah, Alrik, once you get your pool together, you can just roll like an odd one, and then just you compare it to whatever he's gonna end up rolling.
Okay.
Can Siegfried use magic to defend himself? Because if he can't,
Yes.
he actually live.
He can use magic to defend himself, but he is going to have to roll his tax test afterwards. Is the problem against whatever Alrik's?
Nope, I don't have to. I have a new magic source.
You haven't figured that out yet. That's the thing.
No, we established this in lore. That was my old magic system.
It automatically oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
That is in canon.
The problem is you have to make a bargaining test first, and you do not have the time.
Well, didn't he already make a bargaining test?
He made a bargaining test to try to convince it to go inside of him.
Right? Isn't that essentially making a deal with it?
No, well, he has to. No, the way it works is he has to make a bargaining test for every obstacle point or every test worth of magic he wants to get from the demon.
Gotcha.
I could have been...
Siegfried, because the demon is trying to help you out, he doesn't want you to die. Obviously, I'll allow you to make this test for free. Because he just shoves magic into you, basically. Yeah.
In that case, so all I have to do is beat the 3.
Yes.
All right.
All you have to do is time.
I'm going to roll physical discipline to turn his hammer into butterflies. No, not butterflies. Into flowers.
Okay.
Into what do I want to turn them into? What kind of plant should I turn them into, David?
Do you have to make physical contact with it to do that, or can you do it from range? Because you might not want to grab the hammer while it's speeding at your face.
You have to take that moment where it hits your face, but right before your brains end up on the opposite wall,
and it turns
turns into flowers, and you only end up with half a broken face instead of an entire broken face.
Gotcha.
I want him to end up with the magician style bouquet.
Nice.
I mean, you could reach up. You could reach up and try to grab the handle before it's coming down. Yeah, you can do that.
All right. So I'm going to fork in alchemy since I'm turning it into plants. Is that?
Yes. Okay. I guess because that's basically what that is. It's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I attribute?
You can use attribute in this case because you're probably giving yourself a bit of a boost to try to get there quickly and grab it. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay. Give me one more second. Magic wise. And solid, since it's a solid. Oh, wait, no,
that's elemental discipline, so no.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I get them messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the discipline wise I have for that. And That's all I have. Unless you want to give me strategy, because this is an awesome
No.
strategy. And I'm gonna spend a fate to do my corruption.
Okay. Yep.
And if I somehow fail this, I'm gonna be quite sad. How? How?
You can re-roll a traitor.
Oh, I guess. Oh, you had a wound. That's why. You also had a 6. Oh, but probably your automatic reroll.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's a 1.
Ugh.
Alrik, you smash into him with your hammer.
Ugh.
So let's look up exactly how much damage you do to Siegfried, shall we?
How did I get such a bad roll, Connor? We have traded spaces today.
Yay!
I had how many dice is that?
Yeah,
7, but -1 because of my stupid
Right.
wounds.
Yeah.
So 8 minus 1.
Yeah. Dang it.
So let's check your weapon here. Did I actually write down your weapon in the combat section, or do we not have it in there?
I don't know that it's in there.
Nope, it's not. I'll have to look up what a hammer does.
It crushes.
I mean, like the stats for him.
What else you need to know?
Here we go.
Like,
Is yours run-of-the-mill quality or superior quality?
It's probably run of the mill. Superior is like 20 RPs.
I'm assuming it's just a regular hammer.
I don't remember if we ever did resources for Alrik.
I'm sure that we did. Yeah, I guess it's probably just a regular hammer. So
Oh, that's right, because I didn't have any resource points to work with, really.
I figured you probably wouldn't, based on the character type that you have.
RP is 100 combined.
So run of the mill, I guess.
Actually, they're really easy to come by if you pick all noble things. I had like 250 when I made my character.
Dad.
That's why I own a town.
What's your power, Alrik?
Super strength. This is power.
6.
All right. Let's see, so
I get it,
9. What's the add on this? 2 weapon speed, VA.
Hey, how late do you think we're gonna go?
Not too much longer. We're just gonna basically finish out the ramifications of this, and then we're gonna call it.
Okay.
We obviously aren't gonna get to the duel.
That means we lied to all of our viewers, Caleb. We had to stay up at least another 9 hours.
Right. Yeah. So.
Siegfried is dead, and I get to be Alphonse next week.
I mean, that would be kind of cool. I just need to
Yeah,
double
you
check
can come
what.
with my Swordmaster character.
Yeah.
Come hang out.
I'm gonna have 7 sword by the time I get there, David.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's an incidental hit. So it does half the attacker's power rounded up. So that's 9 with the weapon
Ooh.
power, and divide. So that's 5. So it's a B5 wound for you.
Was that bad?
Well,
No,
look in your
that's
character
really
sheet.
low, actually. You might not even get hurt.
It's not. It's definitely not as bad as it could be.
Okay.
So a hammer to the face isn't that bad. Alright, good to know.
It grazed my face.
So it's another light wound, basically. So you
Okay.
have 2 wound dice, but so yeah,
But,
he
I mean-
barely managed to like dodge out of the way in time to not have it like yes.
Well, except that it depends on what the intent was on Josh's roll. Because if his intent was to kill him, it doesn't matter.
I guess I was just assuming like smash, but and like do
Because
the
it's
normal
not
weapon
about
thing.
inverse.
I should have talked about that beforehand. Was your intent to kill him? Was it literally just to crush his head in?
I think so. Unless you have significant objection to this.
No, go for it.
So yeah, I think Siegfried's. I guess Siegfried's head gets caved in.
Oh wait, what? It was just a wound. What happened?
Well, no, that's what he means.
It's about intent.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
asked
Thing,
if
right?
you
We're not
had
in
a
a
problem
fight.
with me intending to kill you or
Oh.
intending to hurt you.
I wanted one more turn. Crap.
Well, I mean, that's,
Yeah, That's the
it's
problem.
just-
Yeah, we should have talked about this beforehand.
Okay.
Because yeah, the intent was to kill. So yeah.
Gotcha.
We can roll back if you don't want your
are you
character
okay
dead.
with that, Jared? Or
Just know that it's either I kill you or I do a little bit of damage.
I mean, you could
And I
just
have to
use-
figure out a reason for my intent not being to kill.
You could just use
Theo?
the resolution mechanics for bloody verses, which
Yeah,
is
what'd you say,
that
Jared?
you deal. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, David, go on. Go on.
Yeah,
I
what
want
was
to
it?
hear it.
Because the resolution mechanics for bloody verses are just that when the person who wins the bloody verses wins, they take the other
take
party
the
takes the
wound.
wound, and then they're at your mercy, which can mean anything. It could also just mean that he gets knocked out or whatever. if you
yeah,
want.
let's do it that way. So you take that wound, Siegfried, and you're like on the ground, and Alrik, yeah, he's basically at your mercy, I think.
Yeah.
Right? It's that idea. You can maybe like say something, Siegfried, but like you can't do anything else. You're like on the ground, like holding your head, right? Like
I'm gonna. You can try to kill me right here now. I want to say one more thing. I am completely fine if what my plan is doesn't work,
Mhm.
and you still end up killing me. I'm gonna say something. I'm like, you realize if this demon escapes, lots of people are gonna die that you're trying to protect, right? I'm gonna roll an ugly truth, if that's all right. And what's your will?
I don't think there's a chance that Alric's going to believe that,
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
because I think he believes that already,
Mhm. Ooh, I like
which is why he's going to put his hammer through your skull and take the demon himself.
that. Ooh.
What?
so what do you say, Alrik, exactly? Like so is your plan just to crush him and then try to convince the demon to go inside of you, or like what? Like do you try to speak to the demon beforehand?
I guess Alric doesn't think too much about mechanics.
No, right. I'm just curious as
So
to
as
like,
a player, I'm not sure entirely how Alric would do
so
it.
is Alrik like he's conscious of the fact that he wants to take the demon inside of him?
Mm-hmm.
So would you think then to try to convince the demon to do so before you smash his head in? Because you don't know what exactly is going to happen if you kill the host per se.
Mhm. But he also doesn't necessarily know.
I don't know that I
or
can
if he
reach
can
the demon
communicate,
while he's in the host.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since I made such a big show about having to do such magic things to
Mhm.
actually do anything, whereas I'm just being flamboyant.
It's up to you, Alrik. Like, I'm just curious as to like
Yeah.
what Alric's thoughts are on that. Like whether or not he would just crush his skull and then try to figure it out, or
I think he's probably thinking physical contact is the way it works.
yeah,
So
sure. That makes sense.
kill
Yeah.
the host, touch the host, get the demon.
I mean, so Cantarius, like you're standing there. Do you try to stop this? I don't think you really can.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I want to ask you a question, and I need you to answer this for me, so I don't do something really stupid. Okay?
Who, Alrik or Siegfried?
No, you.
Oh, me. Okay.
Yeah. Is it possible to intimidate a demon, like at all?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm going to spend my deeds point and a persona on intimidate, and I'm going to intimidate the demon far, far away from here. And it's going to be gray shaded with a deeds point and
Right.
a persona.
Connor, if you somehow fail this,
So
Yep.
are you? So I think I'm gonna let Alrik kill Siegfried before you have the chance to do that.
What?
But
I
hear
like
me out.
this.
Hear me out. Like the demon will still be there, right? Like it's basically like I want the order of operations to be clear here, so it's not just I don't know.
I mean, because the thing is that we can't take away a success that's been
Right, that's the thing. Like Alrik,
an
if he
intent
wants
that's
to,
been
can
achieved,
kill Siegfried. Is
so.
the thing.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, we were already being
So,
generous.
obviously, I feel like Alrik. Yeah. Alrik, I feel like you want to kill Siegfried and have this be something your character does is take on the demon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, all right. I'll respect that. That's fine. I'll
Mhm.
wait until that happens.
okay. And my last words are, okay, I see how this is. I look up to Cantarius and Theo. I say, I'm sorry for what's about to happen. And I also say out loud, please don't kill Cantarius and Theo. And then I give control to the demon.
Okay, and Alrik, you smash his head in.
Yeah. So if he gives control to the demon, does that change his stats instantly, or does he still die?
No, he still dies. You slam your hammer down into his skull. His head just implodes, like it just pops like a grape. And basically what happens is
I get a deeds point.
yes, and then you die.
Do I get one? Do I get technically 2 deeds points since I wanted Cantarius and Theo not to die, and then I also died?
Sure you can. Sure you can, Siegfried.
Yes!
But he's dead anyway.
2 deeds points.
So Adam, did you hear any of that?
Wait, who's dead? I heard what was going on, but wait, what was I?
Alrik just smashed Siegfried's head in.
Yeah, I
knew that. I heard that. But what was you said? How did that involve me?
Oh, before he died, Siegfried's last words were basically like, "Please don't kill Theo and Cantarius."
No, I said I'm sorry for what's about to happen, and then I'm just like, please don't kill Theo and Cantarius. But yeah,
that's weird.
So Alrik, make a will test. Unless you don't want to make the will test. I guess you have to do it either way. It'll probably, if you, just make the will test. We'll talk.
What's the on the will test?
4. There you go. You're possessed by a demon.
Can I fate that, please?
You can, yeah.
is someone playing Guitar Hero, Adam?
Yeah,
there's 2 successes, Caleb.
Wow, there you go. Okay, so if you choose to, you can be possessed by the demon. Otherwise, you can resist it.
Dude, be possessed by a demon.
And if you do choose to be possessed, you are in control of your faculties. Like the demon's not going to be in control.
Wow.
Now,
that means they get to roll on the disciplines table,
It
right?
does, yeah.
I'm taking that option.
Yeah.
Alrik is possessed now?
Yeah, we're just playing hot potato with a demon today.
Yeah, that's basically the session. All right, here we go.
Caleb.
Intellect. Ooh, you have the intellect.
Mind reading?
The irony, though. That's so funny.
Oh, man.
It's never going to end for you, Josh.
Nothing goes quite right. Took me an hour to work around to where I was going at the beginning of the hour. And then when I get there...
You're just like, I'm going to take that demon.
Hey, Caleb.
That's so funny. What's funny, what makes sense, though, is the intellectual discipline is actually the favored discipline of the guard. So it actually makes perfect sense. You get that.
Because of the Vathengard, not the Yurik guard.
So Caleb,
the Vathengard is the small smart
my last-ditch effort, not to live, not for my body to survive, can I bind my soul to the demon? And then be inside of Josh and haunt him for the rest of the Because
so I have to hear his. So I have to hear his screaming now.
Well, he just kind of like talks to him every once in a while. He's like, "Hey, you can do that. You can do that. Hey, come on." He's
my
like,
entire
wow, like a little angel on
my
his
character
shoulder.
goes full circle because that's been his entire pursuit.
Make a physical discipline roll.
Oh my gosh!
I want you to do this so bad now.
Can I physical discipline?
This would be so funny. Like,
all right.
Every once in a while, Siegfried could just kind of talk to him.
Hey,
I'm
Jared.
going to fork in a lot of things.
No, Jared, you have 2 D's points, bro.
Oh my gosh!
Dude, if you don't,
So you know what you can do with those 2 deeds points? You can double your dice and reroll any failed dice.
Yep. I'm gonna do that.
Oh my gosh, this is one of the best.
You might as well. If you fail, then you don't exist anymore. So
yeah. All right. So, can I fork in anatomy since I'm trying to get out of my body?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And,
basically, you're trying to transcend, is what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay. Attribute.
Yeah.
Enhance my mind.
Yep.
Okay. I don't think Camaro was.
You're kind of making a soul
obscure
command.
tests and obscure history.
What if like after a while, like if Ulrik somehow got rid of your soul and you bind it to the demon,
Magic
and then somehow the demon goes inside of Alphonse, and then he's possessing his own character. So he's
He has to haunt
Siegfried
his old
controlling
character.
Alphonse.
Okay.
You know what? I'm
Alphonse
gonna
with
laugh
Siegfried in his head would be
so-
amazing.
So hard. If you
Alphonse
fail this,
is like,
Siegfried.
Yeah, and I don't get a wound dice anymore, right? Because I'm dead. No wound dice.
This is happening the instant before you die.
Oh, okay.
he's like, oh please,
So you
let
still
me
have-
bind it
You
in.
still have 2 wound dice.
Oh, sorry. 1 sec.
As his like the hammer's coming up, he's like, please bind my soul to the demon. Boom.
Yeah. So Theo, I mean, what is your response to everything that's happening right now?
Well, the fact that he just got his head bashed in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so does it
I'm just
double my
curious, like,
dice
what the look
total
on
or
your
just
face
my
is, I guess.
modifiers?
I'm like, what just happened?
It's like what?
Like,
Sorry.
like what just happened?
Yeah. Jared, go ahead.
Does it double all of my dice or just my modifiers?
All of your dice.
Okay.
So
And I'm
basically
also-
figure out what of your full
Mhm.
dice is and then add that many again as modifiers.
Yeah.
Hey, Caleb?
Yeah.
We almost done here?
We're pretty close.
Sorry. I had someone asking me another question on another screen, and I wanted to make sure I was able to respond.
Okay. And my last thing I'm doing is fate for my corruption. So all my modifiers are 7.
After this
So
roll.
then 14, and then plus the extra 3 for substance.
Okay. Yeah.
So 17 modifiers. What is the difficulty, Caleb?
Oh, that's a good question. What do you guys think? Let's crowdsource this. What do you think the difficulty of this would be to basically transcend his body, like, and attach his consciousness to this
I'd
demon's
say like
soul?
10,
I think it's higher than that.
13.
I'm fine with 10.
Siegfried,
13 would be
Siegfried has been regularly rolling of 10 tests. I think this is an of
Okay,
15.
say 15.
Yeah.
What do
This
you
is
have
the
right now?
most difficult thing Siegfried has ever done in his life.
Raising the dead.
Yeah, no, and that wasn't even raising the dead. That was just making a zombie.
I was trying to raise him from the dead.
I mean,
that was the
impossible, though.
no, it's not.
I'm almost done.
That's fine.
All right, roll those dice.
15.
What is it? 15?
Off 15.
Wait, hold on. What do you have? Like, how many dice are you rolling here?
17.
But he can reroll.
Did
I
you
lost count.
is that doubled?
Yes,
Already doubled, so 17 altogether.
I think.
Okay.
Yes.
You can re-roll, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I also. Oh wait, no, I have less because I'm wounded. Crap.
So 15, 16?
Yeah, basically.
But you can reroll every failed dice, and you can also spend fate dice.
Okay.
Mhm.
If
So
you just succeed on first roll.
okay. What are 15 final?
Yeah.
Okay.
No way he's gonna succeed on first roll.
Crap. That was horrible.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad roll.
Oh,
Wow, it was a
Oh.
really, really bad roll. But you can re-roll all
Man.
failed dice with that other deeds point.
Okay, so I'm gonna do fate first.
Ooh, that was worse.
Can he spend fate on rerolled dice? I assume he can't, right?
oh, mine is 2 for
no,
wounds.
I don't think so.
You're rolling 15, 15.
Dang it.
Oh,
I mean, you had 2 6s, so. Oh no, you re-roll 1 dice, yeah, because it's a failed. Yeah. All right.
Then
So how many?
10 more.
Okay.
you have to succeed on like all of them.
Yep. Oops.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
5,
Pretty
6.
So of 11, you got an of 11, which is super high. Not high enough. And no
Wait,
sixes
can you
at
not
all.
use your deeds twice?
He did. He just used his deeds twice.
Oh, dang.
Dang it.
He still failed?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
I wanted him
Oh,
to succeed.
Connor, I told you we switched spots today. I got all of your rolls.
So Siegfried, I think for just a moment, it seems like in your brain, right before you die, you're like, oh my gosh, like you're like, I can do this. Like I know how to do this. This is gonna be my finest work. And then the demon says to you, no, sleep now, Siegfried. goodbye and thank you. And then you die.
Bye, guys.
So sad.
Alrik, you're possessed by a demon.
Yes, I did that thing.
So Connor, did you still want to do your thing, or?
Oh,
Because this is
okay.
the thing, right? Like, this is all. I don't want to like just start the next session with that. That would be really weird. Let's try to
suppose.
finish up as all the climactic stuff as possible, real quick, and then.
What was Cantarius trying to do then?
Cantarius is going to try to intimidate the demon to leave.
Oh right, no, sorry, I
Yeah.
thought you meant the actual.
No. Yeah, that. So yeah, Connor, go ahead and figure that out. So you said you're gonna spend your deeds and a persona,
You get right at 35 every time. Every time I look, you get 35.
and so it would gray shade your intimidation. And I think you're muted if you're trying to talk, or if you're even. Is he even there?
No, I'm there.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I can't see you at all. So
There we go. My bad.
So you're gonna
Okay, so
spend a deed, spend a persona. So you're doubling your dice, and they're all gray shaded.
Yep.
Is that what's happening?
can I fork in command?
Yeah.
And can I fork in ugly truth?
Mm-hmm. What exactly are you saying to the demon, though? Like, how does that go?
If you do this, I will find a way to destroy you. You say it's not possible, but I will not rest until I find a way. And you do not want me on your tail.
Mm-hmm.
Leave now.
Yeah, so this is like as Alrik is like turning around, and it's very obvious that he's just been possessed.
Yep.
It's now Demon King Alrik.
He's just smiling. Die. Okay, so how do I do the deeds point thing? I'm confused.
So basically,
By just double the modifier?
yeah. So basically, what you're gonna do. So how many modifiers do you have?
2.
So you're gonna so it's 9 dice altogether, right? And so you're gonna roll. You're gonna add 12 modifiers. And
Okay.
before you click on the 6, before you click on the roll, though, make sure you change your intimidation to gray shade by clicking on the B there and change it to a G.
Oh, okay. So modifiers is 12. Artha is 1 because I have to spend a persona on it to make it
Mhm.
gray shaded.
Yeah.
What is my ob?
Ob is 7. This is will. The
What?
The demon's will is 7.
The demon's will is 7.
Mhm.
I feel like I just wasted a D point. I can still take it back, right?
Connor, don't do it. You're gonna fail otherwise. Don't do it. You know.
Yeah.
Even with it, you're still probably gonna fail.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Connor, I don't know if you want to take that risk. Cantarius is a very bad roller.
Connor, I had like all of the dice. This is the
know,
most dice
I
I've ever had.
And this is going to be the most epic deeds
That's
point
not
spent
true.
ever.
You spent like
Okay,
100.
the ob is
percent.
7.
Well, that was.
I think it's
when I was
kind
breaking
of
the
hard
rules.
to top the Dellen Deeds point.
What was
Oh.
the Dylan's deeds point?
What did he spend a deeds point on?
I rolled like 700 dice because we were in a giant battle.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
not
right,
Yeah.
because you were like rolling for the army to
Yep.
help you or something
Well,
weird.
Yeah, I used an Aristea, which
And there you
shapeshifted
go.
my
Wow,
single
you got
fight.
double the amount of successes that you needed.
Nice.
Connor, maybe you didn't need that deeds point.
Ooh. Did you just scare off my new toy?
So this is the thing. I don't want to like just like ruin because Josh was super into like the demon possession thing.
I mean, I think Josh runs away, right?
That's what I was thinking, right? Like Alrik
What?
runs away.
Are you kidding me?
It's not that like he.
Wait,
Yeah.
does he get to keep his deeds points then?
What?
No, he
Oh.
he spent it.
No, he succeeded.
Are
Well,
you?
I mean,
My
but-
success was I
But like,
want
if he doesn't
my-
cast the demon
my
out, that's kind of like
was
not
to
fair
have the
because if he
demon
just
run
couldn't
away
do it.
and I never see him again. That is my intent.
so
You
Jo-
never asked my
well,
intent.
let's talk about this as a group. What because
Mhm.
I want to make sure that this is a good like story development for everyone and everybody's on board with what's going to happen here.
Okay.
I don't want the demon to just go away because like Alrik will basically
Because I
have no
succeeded.
point in the story anymore.
I definitely
Right, like-
wanted to stay in Josh. That would be great. I'm sure.
that already happened, Jared.
Well, to not get scared away and leave him. Right? Like, what are,
Wait,
is
what are you
that not
talking
what,
about?
what are we not arguing?
We're talking
What are
about what the result of this roll is.
And Connor wants the demon to leave Josh and go away forever.
Never come back. That is my intent. If we don't want that to happen,
Star power.
then I want my points back and not to have rolled.
And that's the thing. I want both of
Oh my
these rolls
gosh.
to have happened, right? Alrik got possessed, and Cantarius, you used this intimidation, because this is in line with so many of your beliefs and goals. Like, there's no way that you would not do this in this moment.
Yeah,
It
but
makes
would I spend the
perfect
deeds
sense.
point on it to waste it on something that is not actually going to have
No,
happen?
but that's the thing, right? Alrik leaves, I think.
But that's not my intent.
Connor, your intent
mean,
was the
you
demon
said your
left.
intent.
If the
Yeah,
demon,
it was
if the demon is in
very
Alrik
well.
and Alrik leaves, the demon has left.
No.
Yeah, Connor, you didn't say to leave his body.
That's exactly what I just said.
Specify.
I said the demon leaves Alrik.
You
I
said that
never-
after the roll. That's
No, your
Yeah, but
exact
you never
the
asked
exact.
me what my intent was.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure before the roll you said that the demon would go away.
check the tape.
I said I wanted to intimidate the demon out of him. That was the very first thing I said was I want to intimidate the demon out of him.
so Josh, like, floor is yours. Like, what do you think about this situation? Like, what are you okay with? What are you not okay with?
Alric's point for acquiring demon and demon power is so that he can take over, so he can best protect White Sea
Mm-hmm.
and drive out all threats, including the strong and possibly the Crow Inquisitors. I don't think that he will leave White Sea. I don't think he would go willingly
Mm-hmm.
out of White Sea, because kind of where he's been building his influence and he's been playing his cards and he's been,
Mm-hmm.
even if I haven't had a whole lot of opportunity to do so because I've been skipping sessions left and right,
Right.
that's been my goal for a while.
Right.
It's been Ulrich's goal for a while, and so leaving White Sea breaks that,
Mm-hmm.
goes against everything that Ulrich's been working toward.
But it's also a
Because
huge...
he's looking. He doesn't just want to be ruler of some random place, right?
He wants White Sea. Yeah.
He either wants White Sea, or I suppose with enough persuading, he could go out. He could be talked into going after
North Keep.
not North Keep. The Guard Homeland.
Oh yeah, Fjellreich.
Return home as the triumphant Demon King
And
of Fjellreich.
yeah, and see that's
But
kind of my
outside the story, though, right?
Okay, so we
So,
have
like-
a few options here, right? And like the problem here is it's a huge letdown for Josh, I feel, and correct me if I'm wrong, right? If the demon just leaves and Ulrich is just left the same as he was before.
Right, because now at this point,
because
what do we do? Right, Ulrich has to die for this,
Yeah, right? Yeah.
or go to
Right.
prison for eternity for this, right? Like,
At least like Cantarius probably will kill him, right? Like
if Cantarius doesn't straight up kill him, I don't know what else would happen at this point, right? But at the same time, it's such an amazing role. I hate to downplay it.
mhm. And that's why I'm positing that maybe Ulrich leaves, and I think maybe does like go back to Fjellreich, and now that's happening because I'm really interested in the idea of like that happening off screen now, and we know that's like
Mhm.
that's going to be like a thing that's happening now in the world that we can maybe come back to at some point.
Mhm.
Because the way the Burning Wheel game,
I'd be
works, right?
okay with that,
You-
actually.
I am totally fine with that as long as I didn't just spend my deeds point on it. That is the only thing I am arguing against.
Honestly, if
I spent
you're
that roll and
I mean, but you did, so
that's
you
not
can't.
the
It's
intent.
impossible.
right,
to take it.
so okay, here's what would happen if you had failed your role. Ulrich would have gone full Demon King and taken possession of White Sea, driven out the Crow Inquisitors, possibly destroyed them, depending on,
And so you have literally just saved
how the roles
everyone.
work, right? But
Right, but
because your role went well, now he's off to Fjellreich, knowing that you're going to hunt down the demon inside of him, and he doesn't want that. It's easier to go back and reclaim his homeland than it is to face down one One
I really
old man
don't-
with a gray
I
beard
think
and a really scary
you're
stick.
You're snipping at hairs here. Like I think that perfectly accomplishes the intent. The demon leaves. Like what?
Bothers
You know, because this is the thing, Connor. Like the way that demons work in this world is that they never go away. Like even if he left, he's just gonna go possess someone else. It doesn't even matter, right? Like he's
Right,
not
but
here.
I never have to deal with him again.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I promise. Okay, so if that was your intent, Cantarius will never see Alrik again, as long as
The
he
demon
lives.
again.
Yeah.
Not Alrik. The demon.
Alrik, yeah.
So if the demon is in
If
Alrik,
the demon is in
I'll
Alrik, you'll never see Alrik again. Yeah, yeah. If that's your intent, then it happens.
I feel like my
You're muted,
character's
Adam.
purpose in life is absolutely pointless.
I wasn't talking.
now.
You have a demon hunter.
I know
Character.
I am a demon hunter, and that's the problem is I can't kill them. So what the heck is the point?
I mean, Connor, like that's an arc right there. Figure out a way to kill the demons. I promise you, Connor, that's
We have
so important
established-
to the cosmology of this world that could be an awesome arc. Cantarius could figure out a way to do it.
If Cantarius figured out a way to kill the demons, he could then have to go on a conquest of Fjellreich and defeat its new demon king.
The best part is right before I died, I learned how to kill them.
Right? Yeah.
Okay,
Of
so
course.
Oh, you did?
So here's the thing.
Yeah,
Adam just
Sure.
got
Yeah,
the
I don't care.
essential-
What were we saying, Connor?
Adam just got the essential discipline, correct?
Mhm.
Hey, Siegfried.
No, he can't bring him back with the essential discipline. That's already.
What?
Okay, and also I would like to point out Theo has the essential discipline, and he's going to be rolling
Untrained.
1 dice untrained. It's impossible.
I rolled like
He
30
practiced-
dice and I still failed.
But if he practiced with it, is it a possibility that we could bring Siegfried back from the dead?
No, it's impossible at this point. Siegfried is actually dead.
No. That could have been the greatest arc ever. Switchers and Cantarius and Theo to try to bring him back to life.
I mean, okay, you could do that, right? But it's outside the scope of the essential disciplines, what I'm saying. I'm okay with any weird magical shenaniganery, right? Like, just be like, if we want to figure out how to resurrect people back from the dead, we can go on a quest. We can do that, right? That's a thing. I'm like open to that. But I've set up certain rules for the magic, and I know that the essential discipline cannot accomplish what.
Oh,
like,
so what you're
actually
saying is we
resurrecting.
could go on a rabbit goose trail if you wanted to.
Sure, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Just
What
like
he's saying
trying to
is
kill demons.
If you want to
Understood.
break the
We'll
rules
just
of the
become
universe,
instead of the Crow
you
Inquisitors, we'll just be like demon hunters.
I feel like that's kind of what they were coming at this point.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he's
so
saying
are
is
we-
that if
We
you
did
break
kill
the-
one at the end of the first season, so
We didn't, though.
You didn't
well
kill
we
it.
stopped one, but we're hunters. I didn't say killers. But we're gonna figure out how
Right. You hunt them.
to-
All
We'll
you
figure
do
out
is
how to
scatter
kill
them.
though.
All you do is scatter them around the world.
Yep.
We're gonna
Every
figure out how to
time
kill them though.
Cantarius is
That'll be our
playing-
goal. Is
Yeah.
First stop them and then
And
kill
I'm super
them.
down with that. Okay, cool. So I mean, I guess that's how that goes. So Alrik, we see Alrik just like booking it out of the town.
Mhm.
Riding a horse
He'll
as
be
fast
back.
as he can.
I'll
he
be
can.
back.
And Cantarius, you're left alone with Theo and Ludwig in a room with Siegfried's body, and yeah, the amulet's on the floor. Or no, I guess Theo was still holding the amulet. So, do we just
Can I-
cut right there, or
I think could I say we need to find a way to bring him back?
we have to go back?
We need to go back,
Yeah.
Marty. Marty.
No, I was talking about Siegfried.
Yeah, I know.
That's the last thing I had to say. I'm like, we need to find a way to bring him back, and then it cuts.
I don't think Theo would say that though, because like of the rules of the world, like it's impossible. It's impossible to bring people.
Yeah,
back,
I'd be like,
so.
well, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I feel like
Adam,
yeah.
make a faith check.
I mean,
Adam, do a faith check.
Wait, for what?
So wait.
To bring you back?
A miracle.
wait.
Ob 10 faith test. When all
Oh,
hope
yes.
is lost, when the cataclysm has come, we pray for the power divine to manifest and save us. This
Can
is
I even do that?
Theo,
Right,
this
no?
is literally everything your character's been working towards.
if you
Spend a deeds point.
have a D's point.
I don't
yeah.
have any more. I do?
Yeah, you didn't
I
spend
thought
it.
I
did you?
used one. Oh, did I have two or?
Oh no, you did. You spent it on the. Oh no. You spent it to not to be possessed by the demon.
Oh no, that's right.
He did, yeah.
Could I do the miracle later, or does it have to be right after death?
No, yeah.
So you need to go on a quest to obtain a deeds point so that you can get in,
Right.
so that you can get your miracle.
Yeah, I think that's all he says. He doesn't pray
Over
because.
again.
I mean, since we're just kind of like handing out deeds points here, it's entirely possible. Is there an argument for Theo earning a deeds point with the decision to like actually take charge of his own destiny for once?
Absolutely.
To be honest, yes, there's definitely an argument for that.
If
Right?
he's
Because like
taking
his whole
control
thing
of
has been like
monsters-
he keeps asking for guidance, right? And like Fresh Tay literally was like, do what you want. Like,
Because a pirate is free. Oh wait. Sorry.
Now I'm as
Sorry.
opposed to me like trying to figure out my destiny. Now I'm like, I know what it is and I know what I have to do.
yeah. I mean, I feel like there's an argument for that. If we're all fine with that, I'm fine with you spending a deeds point, Theo, and trying to make this incredibly difficult faith roll to bring Siegfried back.
But is it even possible? Because what can I fork in? I only have what?
Well, it
5
open ends
faith?
though. That's the thing, right? Any 6s you get will automatically re-roll.
Oh my
right,
gosh.
true, I forgot about that.
What are we doing?
Can I use
So then with the
all
deeds
the
point,
huge
it would
rolls.
auto re-roll. So that with the deeds point, he'd re-roll failed ones.
No. So
Or
you
no.
could do one or two things, Theo. You could roll faith first. I think the best option probably would be to spend it now, because then you'll get 10 dice, and then you would roll 10 dice. And it's an ob 10. You roll 10 dice, and all of them would open end automatically. So if you got any 6s, then they would automatically re-roll.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of let's double check to see if there's anything else you could like add to this. Are
I
you
forked my
do
bargaining.
you want to do this?
Hold up.
Yeah,
How
I mean,
how much fate and persuasion have you put into faith? Or persona, I mean. What if it's gratiated with his deeds point?
I don't think he has enough to Aristea.
I used
No.
my deeds point for the last faith though.
It was on will though. No, you did on will.
Was it?
Yep, you're trying to resist the
will?
demon, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but last time we had spending the deed point on it trigger the Aristea, so he could do it if he had enough of the other fate. I don't
Yeah,
think
but
does.
he doesn't. I know he has more than one fate on it, but it doesn't. It's not listed, so I'll have to go back and try to check that out. You know what you could do? Oh my gosh, Theo. You know what you could do? You could go upstairs and get all the priestesses.
Oh
my goodness.
And all pray as a group.
Theo,
That's
Theo.
literally what it is.
Or, not Theo, whatever. Adam,
I can do that.
Yeah.
if it all comes to fail, you have a plan B. You have your amulet
What?
What can
to
you do with
trade. To trade to the god.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I want to trade just for.
I mean, here's the thing,
Yeah,
though.
I don't know if I
think
care about
about it.
Siegfried that
I'll
much.
think about it.
Okay, so
I
Theo,
think
are
it's
you going to
with
gather
the-
up all the priestesses and
Yes,
do
yes.
the prayer thing? Okay, awesome.
With their prayer mechanics, you get 1 dice for every person praying, and if you use a deeds point, you double their dice.
So he gets 1 dice for every person who has faith that's praying with him.
Oh right, yeah.
I don't know how that works. So,
So
I would
I'm
assume
gonna say
most
you
of the
can-
priestesses have faith.
well, faith
Not so
is
sure
like-
about the one that's greets people at the door,
Yeah,
but
so I'm gonna say that there are 6 priestesses that have faith as an attribute.
One of those places is so bad.
And the rest, I'm gonna say you're gonna get, so you get another helping dice for every 20 accumulated will dice of just like believers, but not people who have faith. So I'm gonna give you another 4 dice, so you can have that's 10 modifiers, I guess.
Yeah.
So you can roll 20 dice here. You down? We're doing it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right,
What's
so
the ob?
add 15 modifiers,
What
and the ob is 10.
Oh my goodness. Was this with the
oh
deeds point?
man,
So I don't get to re-roll anything, right?
Wait,
Nope.
no, but
You can
but
spend
he didn't-
what?
Did that count the deeds point already?
Yeah.
For double
Hey,
damage?
quick
counts it.
question. Does spending a deeds point gratiate it?
Oh, wait a second.
Oh,
Wait,
that's-
no. I did the math wrong on that. So,
I already asked that, Jared.
So
what
give me a
was the
second.
answer?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's an Aristea. That happens when you spend a certain amount of all of the different kinds of fate on it.
Yeah, it doesn't automatically
Right, but
happen.
so it would be for one scene.
Yeah.
Wait, so does
Like
Siegfried know how to kill a demon then?
I mean that. Well.
No, I do. You have to destroy the binding.
Okay,
right.
Okay, I just know what I want to say
so-
if this works.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm just doing the math. Okay, so if you have 10 people helping you, and then you have 5 faith. Okay, so you have 15. So you're rolling 30 dice. So add.
Oh.
Yeah, so add 25 modifiers. Ob 10. If you fail this, I will laugh so hard.
That would be ridiculous.
Today has been the day of like massive rolls.
And still failing. Yeah.
Every single, almost all
Yeah,
of
you
them.
definitely didn't fail.
But I didn't need
Except
the deeds point.
Shoot, I'm so scared.
Literally by math of the roll.
Okay,
I
I did.
actually need the-
You did it?
Oh my
Yeah.
You got 20. Oh my
That's-
god.
Oh my word!
That's a
Doubled it.
really good roll too.
So my faith sucks, but everyone else was pretty good.
Right.
I'm not
Yeah, so
with
Theo, what do you
Actually,
say?
I was 30.
People trying it.
So what?
How does
like,
this go?
say,
Like, tell
bring
me
it
how
back?
this goes. You are in control of this scene. How do you resurrect Siegfried? What do you say to the goddess? What happens?
Like, I would say, I'd be like, I haven't asked for much, and I don't deserve much, but I need Siegfried to complete my destiny. And that's all I said.
Yeah,
Why
and I
did
think
you guys
Freshte
like
says
that?
in response, right? Like, finally, you've taken hold of it. And then we get the like choir singing, and like Siegfried rises up in this like heavenly light.
Oh wait, no, I know what I want to say. Like as soon as he gets up, I just I walk up to him like, how do we kill a demon?
Right.
And then it just cuts there.
Yeah, so Siegfried, you come back to life somehow.
Oh man, I have
That's a
such
challenge.
a headache.
Yeah, Theo says, "How do we kill a demon?" And I think it's at that point that so this is probably like in the main room of the temple, right?
Yeah.
And so Caspian bursts in.
Oh my
And what do you say? You see everybody just kind of like standing there.
Oh, can he get there as I'm being resurrected? My
Sure,
skull
yeah.
is reforming.
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
That's good.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I turned to look at the headmistress and I point at Siegfried's body and like, is that the demon?
There you go. Yep, and that's the end of the episode. Wow.
So, am I brought back fully healed?
I think you are. Yep. No more wind dice.
Yes.
Is it 20?
Is mine
No,
again.
not full speed.
This
You
was so
I don't
good.
know, Caleb,
No,
you said fully
no,
healed.
you don't have your full speed.
Fully healed.
You still have 2 speed, dude.
All of my injuries since being dead the first time are healed.
Wow.
Those were your words.
Well, that was one of the most intense sessions of Burning Wheel I've ever played in my life.
I died and
Yeah.
came back to life. I was perfectly content with dying. I'm probably gonna die again next session.
I stole a demon, got scared away, and ran off to become Demon King of Fjellreich. I'm pretty content with this outcome.
So, but the
Hey, I got a challenging on my faith, right?
No, that was routine, sir.
It just
What?
works.
Yeah, because you had so many dice.
Okay, so Caleb, I am holding you to this deeds point
Mm-hmm.
intimidation that literally, if I go to Falreich, that his character is the demon is now so terrified of
Oh
me.
yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, the demon is terrified of you.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. So now,
Stay out of Fjellreich.
all I need to do is make them so afraid of me, and then become a god.
And so then
And then
when
they
you're
become like-
omnipresent, the demons have to leave this reality?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Best plan ever. Awesome.
This is like some next level stuff here.
So let's.
I'm also 1 deeds point away from gratiating my my physical discipline.
So you may actually be able to do the
like,
transformation on Caspian then.
If I can gratiate it.
Remind me again, Siegfried. Why did you get those 2 deeds points? Everybody else
Oh.
agreed with him, so I just went along with it. But
It was because he was
Well,
dead.
1 because I died, and you get a deeds point when you die, and 2 was because like my last ditch effort to. Really?
I don't think so.
At one
That
point there was a
sounds
thing.
kind of
Yeah.
familiar.
At one point it's like, yeah, if you die, you get a deeds point.
No, we go over this
I don't know
almost
why,
every
but-
time. We go over this almost every time deeds points get brought up. Yes, you do get one when you die.
We said that simply because it's obvious that you can't use them when you die, though.
Right.
That was the whole
But
reason we said
okay, you know what?
that.
I am okay with house ruling it so you get a deeds point when you die, and then
That's
this
weird.
happens to be a thing where it actually like made sense now.
Because now
You can
all I
actually
want
use
to
it.
do is have my character die and be brought back to life.
You get 2 deeds points for it. And the other one was
You know the number of deeds points that were thrown around tonight?
A lot of
Yeah.
deeds
so
points.
much.
All the deeds points.
Um,
It was crazy.
So let's just go through this stuff, shall we? Cantarius, let's go through your beliefs, shall we?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we just used all our deeds points to do like all the cool stuff.
Yep.
I guess.
I might die, but I will face my fears in the dungeon of my enemy regardless.
You did that. You faced your fears in the dungeon of your enemy.
And you scared them away, too.
Mm-hmm.
I might have had power, but I am no real leader. Many other leaders in the past have been greater than I. I will step down and let Theo lead the Inquisitors, the Crow Inquisitors, to their glory.
So, I mean, so you can't really earn a persona for that because you didn't roll. There was no challenge involved there.
I'd beg to differ that he lets Theo get the amulet and he rolled to help him get it. Or he at least
I'm pretty sure that's not a
4.
requirement.
You know, you have to, dice have to be behind it. Absolutely. You can't just like
Right.
make a goal that like happens.
I read the
We've done that
section
before.
after you said that the first time, and it doesn't say anywhere that you have to make a roll.
Right, but it doesn't make any. I'm saying that as the GM, like it does not make sense to me that you could have a
Right.
goal that is worth
But-
persona that you can accomplish without rolling. Like
Like
without
for
have
effort.
done-
mine, I had a goal to make a plan with Vachti, which I didn't roll because she was on board with my plan. So like,
Right.
why? I mean, that's not my fault that she's on board with my plan, and I didn't have to roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we've
Right, but,
received
okay, so
Persona before.
the
for that.
main
We've also,
reason-
we've done that.
The main reason I'm saying not for this one is because the conversation literally happened off screen. There was no rolling involved. It's not important to like the challenge of the like
Right.
right
But
like
that
nothing.
wasn't my fault.
I know. I'll give you a fate for it, is what I'm saying. I think, especially that let Theo lead the Crow Inquisitors to their glory, that hasn't happened yet, right? So you're working towards it. I'm fine with that. But, like, yeah. Especially because of the way you wrote it, it's not been accomplished yet, for sure.
All right, Siegfried is a wild card, but regardless, I must trust him to obtain what I desire. I will ask him to help me face the demon.
I mean,
I
That
think you
happened.
kind of did that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can get Persona for that. Yeah, because I must trust him to
Technically, I
obtain
told
what I
him to
desire.
bring me to the demon.
I must trust him to obtain what I desire. Yeah, I that kind of, like, situation, I think that makes sense. You accomplish that, like, piece.
Okay, if there is a problem, I will take the lead in order to protect my people. Technically speaking, I let Theo take the lead on this one.
That's true.
Did he,
That's
though?
working
Because
against
then
it.
he went and did his persuasion to do the
Yeah, no,
what ultimately saved the team.
I think you get a fate for this because, well, no, because there wasn't a, it didn't complicate.
I
Well, I
mean,
guess
I-
it could also
yeah,
lead the story in an interesting direction. I'm gonna give you a fate for it because it led the story in a very interesting direction. The fact that Alrik is now going to be the Demon King of Fjarrak eventually. Yeah.
Okay, instinct 2: always redeem those who repent. Never let relentless evil roam.
Oh, you know
free.
what? That's probably the one you earned fate for. Is never let relentless evil roam free.
And not the first one.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but like one of those.
Okay. Do I
let's
get
see.
1 fate point or 2 fate points for that?
One is what I'm saying.
Okay. All right. I was confused.
Yeah, sorry.
Intimidating, foreign blood, haughty, religious, weight of the world, authoritative, gifted, dreadful, and driven.
Yeah, did any of those get you into complications or? I don't think so. Okay. Cool. And you didn't earn a deeds point, I'm assuming, just since we're.
Who, me?
Yeah, I don't think Cantarius.
I mean, we're just throwing them around. May as well
That's
get
what I'm
Cantarius.
wondering, right? Like, instead of just throwing around anyway. I don't think Cantarius did.
I mean,
but...
the only thing that I would say yes to was that I went against my instinct and let Theo become the leader of the Crow Inquisitors.
I think that's a persona. That's Moldbreaker, but it's not. Yeah, it's definitely not dudes. Yeah.
Okay.
The deeds will come when like Cantarius like decides that he has to completely lead the Crow Inquisitors all together and like go off by himself and be a demon hunter, right? Because you still have responsibility for this group is the thing.
I mean, that's what my plan is.
Okay. Well, eventually, when you do that, eventually,
Right,
I
yeah.
think you might. Yeah.
That's definitely what I'm going to do. Hey, Raiden never helped me.
I mean, yeah, Raiden was just, like doing his own thing.
He didn't Deus Ex Machina us out of there.
Yeah.
What
Caspian?
was my plan in case I like got possessed by a demon or something? Was Raiden to come and help me? That was my backup plan.
What was he gonna do?
I don't know. It was gonna be cool though.
He couldn't even pee on it.
David, that's not how that works.
Look, I don't know how the medieval version of castrating works. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so beliefs. If Grace has made his move, I will speak with Vashi and determine how we will deal with him. I mean, I talked to her. We figured we were gonna kill him. It was easier than I expected it to be. But
yeah, let's do fate on that one simply because like there wasn't a whole lot like that kind of like. It's just that's a kind of weirdly written belief because there's like determine how we will deal with him. There's not much in the way of like an obstacle to overcome or like a thing to achieve exactly of just having a conversation. But I'll give you faith.
well, I mean, yeah, the idea was to come up with a plan.
Right.
It just take much work. He should buy one way or another. He didn't die yet.
Yep. All that happened. We still didn't even have the duel. So.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then where my body fails me, my mind holds strong. Siegfried is recovered enough. The time has come. I mean, he didn't do the thing yet.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this was a Caspian Light episode.
Yeah.
David, I'm sorry. I tried so hard.
So
I tried to get a power source so I could change you. That's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, you're healed though, so you can try again with your soul.
I don't even.
Yeah,
think
I'm gonna die.
because you have so many dice.
Siegfried, you literally owe me a life debt.
Yeah.
And you know how to kill demons, so Theo is going to send you as my personal slave to help me go find and kill.
Your person. I am Theo's personal slave. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's no one's personal.
Siegfried, you don't have to be a slave.
So.
Thanks, man.
Wait, what was that?
I mean,
Nothing.
I mean, before he's anybody's slave, you have to get him off my payroll. So.
Yeah.
Well, he died and then came back to life, so his death, like, basically is not yours anymore.
David, does my job?
It's kind of like Harry Potter. It's kind of like Harry Potter. He had to die and then he came back. It's kind of like that.
I definitely want to cash in on that life insurance policy, David.
You're gonna have to prove to me that you died.
You literally saw him being resurrected.
Why do you think I wanted you to be there?
Right now, I think you're demon. So.
Wait, was that actually a thing?
What?
Like a life insurance policy? Or are you just making
No,
jokes?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm spinning a persona to make it
No.
lore in the world.
That is not how this game works.
Yeah, no. You roll wise this.
I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen when Mita realizes that like that whole thing like just kind of shook itself out, and now she's revealed that she's part of the secret organization and kind of promised Caspian to like be in there.
Yep. Let's see. Always have someone. I mean, I didn't get in trouble, so I don't think my instincts are traits.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So I mean, I got like one fate though.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, there's still 5 people watching us. Is it just all of us tuning
No,
in?
I'm not on it.
There's
I'm
some
not-
of the people who kind of came in throughout the episode.
Cool.
Alrik, let's look at what you accomplished, I guess, before you
Yes.
leave.
So now, does he count as having died because he's no longer in game?
No.
Let me. Oh no! I broke a thing. My whole computer's angry all of a sudden.
Oh no.
Let me fix this. I had forgotten we still needed to do my beliefs and instincts, so I was in the middle of a mission on Warframe and was getting shot at from a million different directions.
Nice.
Can we do Theo yet, or is he not done?
We can do Theo, yeah.
Okay, because I got about 2 minutes left on this, and
Sure, that's fine. Yep, go ahead.
if I have to AFK now, they're gonna hate me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Theo. That's
Sorry.
Theo. No, it's fine.
The only belief that would be anything would be I don't like the gods, but I can use them. I will gain enough religious knowledge to. Well, I did use the gods.
You will gain enough religious knowledge to please. I think you accomplished that.
Yeah.
So you can take a persona for that. You can rewrite these too, Theo. Like if you. Because some of those like happened already.
Yeah, I think I kind of like let that grudge go against the goat herder.
Okay.
I think I'm over that now.
I mean, I literally just prayed to resurrect my friend. Like, I think I'm thinking about bigger stuff now. You could have we could kind of like retcon a belief that you had like to figure out what your purpose in life was, right? Like, if you want.
Yeah. I mean, I was. Wait, that wouldn't be on there, would it? Would it be? Like, it would be gone, right?
Yeah, it'd be gone now. But like I'm saying, I think you earned 2 persona for like the religious knowledge one, and then finding your purpose. If you want that to be a belief.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I would. I'll change my beliefs later. I have an idea what I want.
Okay.
That's the only. So those are the only 2 instincts. I think never heed danger. I feel like that got me in trouble.
I think it did. I think it definitely complicated the situation because you just kind of like went, yeah.
Yeah. I just kind of went in there.
Yep. So you can take Faye for that.
Okay. And then the other 2 aren't.
False alarm.
And that's it.
Yeah, I think so. It's entirely possible that it might be time for a trait vote when we do next session. Some significant stuff just happened.
You didn't add any persona, right?
No, I didn't do anything yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Siegfried.
Oh yeah. My soul isn't yet powerful enough to feel my plans. I will find another source for my power.
You found it,
I
but
found
lost
them,
it, so it's
and
fine.
then lost it instantly. So that's a persona.
Yeah.
I didn't. It doesn't say. It didn't say
It's
keep
fine.
it.
Yeah, you can get
Fine.
it.
An old friend beckoned me. I will heed the call. I did that.
Yeah.
They have seen nothing yet. I will show them what Siegfried can do. I definitely showed them what I could do.
I think you did. Yeah.
And I experimented on my own dying body. I always experimented on the wounded. I was wounded.
I'll give you a fate for that. Like it was.
He did try to attach his soul to a demon.
Like that was definitely.
I would count that as an experiment, honestly.
Yeah.
And if there's a question, answer it. I did that too.
But did it like complicate the situation? What question do you answer that would like?
Oh well, I mean, I got possessed by the demon.
I don't think that complicated the situation.
I died to find out their weakness. As well.
I mean that
you didn't intentionally die to find out their weakness.
Yeah, that's the point. Okay, and then now the getting my other stuff came into play. Yeah.
Cool. Alrik.
Guys, I'm back at 3 persona.
Can I get
Good, you're gonna need it.
literally on the last wave of this thing here? I'm trying as fast as I can.
I'll look up
Caleb,
the other
can I change?
things. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Caleb, can you change instincts at any time?
Yeah.
Or no? Just
Mhm.
beliefs? Okay.
Nope, you can change this.
Oh.
Let's see. Ernie, Artha. Who got the humor fate point this session?
Oh yeah.
I feel like multiple people maybe did, but
I feel like several of us did.
Yeah.
Siegfried obviously does.
Because that's just Jared just generally has that every session. I think that's a safe assumption there.
Can you guys remember any other like significant like funny moments from characters?
No, just Siegfried.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess if we can't remember it, it probably wasn't that funny. And so, yeah.
Wait, are we trying to remember what it was that Siegfried did?
No, I'm trying to remember if anyone, like, a moment for anyone else. Because I remember the ones from Siegfried, but...
Oh, yeah. The one, I want to do Adam for MVP because of the prayer thing.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
definitely.
That might have been right skill, right time, though.
That's what I'm thinking. It might be right skill, right time, actually.
I would agree with the right skill, right time on that one.
Although that has a
Okay.
lower
All right. Yeah. We'll do
reward,
that.
and that was a pretty big deal.
Whichever one.
Caleb,
the
I'm gonna go.
higher reward.
Well, that's the thing. Is MVP is a high reward, so I don't know.
Caleb,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Love
Adios.
you,
Adam.
Adam.
Yes.
Bye. Thanks for showing
But
up.
Thanks for resurrecting me from the dead.
Yep.
Oh, no problem, man. I got you.
I'm gonna make you into a golden god now, Adam.
What?
Nothing.
I'm gonna try transcending to as a god by building my faith. So
At what faith can you actually do that?
I think it's like 10.
Yeah, if he
Okay.
reaches 10 faith, then he, like, transcends and just goes to be in heaven, basically. So right skill, right time. Was there anyone who, like, legit got Lucius the regular, like, right skill, right time?
I don't think so. Besides Adam.
Okay, so let's... okay, so moving on to, I guess, embodiment then. So when a player captures the mood of the table perfectly and further drives the story onward.
Josh.
I would think, yeah,
That's
I think
true.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there are some really good moments with Alrik there. Like, I'm just, like, the picture of Alrik stalking towards Siegfried, the hammer in his hand, is gonna, like,
Yep.
be burned into my memory.
Mm-hmm.
Moldbreaker?
Yeah. We say this all the time, but I think this might have been the best session ever. This is a lot of fun.
So Moldbreaker, if a player comes to a point in the story where his beliefs, instincts, and traits conflict with the decision he must make, a direction in which he must go, and he plays out the inner turmoil, the conflict within his own guts in a believable, engaging manner, then he earns a persona point. I feel like we upgraded those to deeds points in this session, those moments that those happened.
Yeah.
And y'all already got your deeds points, so...
Do I get a deeds points for taking the?
Oh, yeah, you can take a deeds point,
Okay.
that's
Are
fine.
you still gonna play Alrik in the next session though?
No.
Next session, probably not.
Okay.
The
Just
ominous
checking those.
wording.
Do you want to be
Can't
Mirfried?
be anywhere not around me, so I talk about an aura of fear.
Yeah, so...
I actually like this idea. Do you have a character sheet for him?
Oh, I do not. Caleb, you should make a character for a character sheet for Mirfried.
I don't know if I want Josh to play Mirfried. That sounds terrifying.
Come
And also, I don't think that's possible in the regular rules.
Since when have I gone supervillain? Oh wait.
You literally just did.
That session there.
Yeah, you'd have to make life paths and all that stuff just for Meerkat.
Exactly right. I don't want to make a meerkat life path.
I went supervillain once.
Yeah, I'm
And
definitely gonna
Josh
give Theo.
I mean,
persona points.
actually, what's my track record for my characters going off the rails? Right?
If
We
I know
had
anybody else.
Antonius killed.
That's true.
Adelmo.
Does that count?
Right? Was it Adelmo? No.
No, that was your son.
Primo.
You killed Winter.
Winter, right? And then let's see.
Jontos.
Jontos went crazy and led a cult.
Yeah, your characters haven't been doing too much.
Alrik is now a demon king. I don't know. I think I'm 3 for 3 in Burning Wheel at this point.
So might as well play a meerkat.
Might as well play a meerkat.
Yes,
And there's always the goat herder.
we'll definitely have to talk, Josh, about who you're thinking of playing.
Is a goat herder.
Yes.
Yeah. He should just jump into the middle, be like, a fight!
Yeah.
Beat both of them up and just be like, how did I win?
I am the leader of the strong.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like
And
that.
then
actually-
Harvard runs off with the entirety of the Crow Inquisitors to go inhabit the other
dear.
town.
Oh dear.
And then wages a perpetual war on Caspian.
Oh goodness.
He just
Oh,
steals everyone's goats and then leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that was Burning Wheel, everybody.
Oh yeah, I didn't do my beliefs and instincts,
Oh,
but I'm
yeah.
done now.
There you go. I knew.
Sorry.
I thought there was something missing. I was like, wait, what did we not do? Yes, let's
Yeah.
go through this real quick.
Crow Inquisitors are divided and unstable, yet incredibly influential. I need to keep the favor of whoever ends up at their head. I mean, that did not happen.
Nope.
I didn't even work toward it.
Yeah.
I think the absolute opposite of that happened.
Siegfried is playing with dark forces. I will do what it takes to see that he does not bring harm to the people of White Sea.
You did that. Yeah.
you did
I did that, yes.
With flying colors.
I was
The color-
destined
the
for
colors being
greatness.
the blood and guts of Siegfried's head.
I was destined for greatness, and there's greatness in me still. I will build my influence on White Sea.
I'll give you a fate point for the I'm destined for greatness and there's greatness in me still part, but you definitely didn't like accomplish that build your influence in White Sea thing. But
I think I hit max influence with White
Yeah.
Sea and
You-
left.
You grinded rep too much and you.
Yes,
max.
yeah, I hit max standing on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you have to grind somewhere else.
Yeah, max White Sea standing. So now I've got to find
You bought all of our special premium items. And now it's just-
influence this currency. Seek it out wherever
you
it can
definitely
be
get
found.
a fate for that.
Always seek the interests of the people of White Sea.
You get a
That
fate
one
for
kind
that.
of slid off.
I think you get a fate.
Well,
that was still the thing.
Right? No, that was the direction I was working towards, and then Mr. Big and scary
you
can scare
definitely got a
ghosts
fate for
scared
Instinct
me
3
away.
as well.
All is fair in intrigue and war. Violence is never off the table.
Yeah.
Wow.
Honored and aggressive are my traits. Claustrophobic, marker privilege, tough, branded a slave, iron will.
Yeah, I don't think any of those came into play, but
Gotta
Didn't
grind.
really
wow.
aggressive complicated the situation.
Yeah, but it was like the same thing as your instinct, I feel.
Well, I mean, I feel like
I feel it was more like a calculated like use of violence rather than you just like freaking out.
Well, I think him killing Siegfried was that, but I feel like him seizing the demon was pretty aggressive in a way that not typically.
That's true. Yeah, okay, sure.
Mhm.
You can get a fate for that. Not like you're gonna be using them.
Yeah, that was a pretty ballsy thing to do.
Man, so really early on in the session, Josh just messaged me. He's like, "Hey, what do you think if I become the Demon King of White Sea?" I'm just like, I am super down with that.
I like how everybody went into the session being like, "What if I got possessed by a demon?" I literally sent Jared a message. I was like, "You should begin the ritual to turn me into a full god to lure the demon out, then promise him my body as a puppet if he does whatever it is you're trying to do for you, and then use his power to basically finish the ritual so you don't die."
Yeah, right. See, that's the thing,
yeah.
right? Like, of all the things that I expected to be done with that demon, possessing Alrik and then him running off to become the Demon King of White Sea or the Demon King of Alrik was literally like not on my
Yeah,
list at all. Like,
Right.
Yep.
That's pretty great.
Honestly, as soon as the demon was mentioned, see, I've been finagling a little bit, and I had
Mhm.
grander plans, but sickness and craziness didn't allow me to follow
Yeah.
them through. But since I'm away from Alrik at this point, I had intentions of waiting for the conflict between initially Hero,
hero, yeah,
Caspian, Cantarius, and
Ares.
Gosh.
Iris to come to a head, and finagle it in such a way that I ended up in Caspian's throne,
Mm-hmm.
in charge of White Sea and the surrounding cities.
Yeah.
And
that was the thing we
I
did.
had enough people enough people were toppling, and if I had worked it right, I could have pulled it off. I would have probably incited a riot in the city and just a full-blown political coup. But as soon as I realized I would not have enough time for something as complicated, and Jared went after a demon, I'm just like, all right,
Here we go, demon
right.
time. Yeah,
let's go nuclear.
man.
So this entire session, I've been, yeah, it was
Mhm.
that was funny.
So
Will that
I'm
work, though?
super happy though that like we got that moment with Alrik where he literally hammered someone in the face and
Yeah.
squished their head,
Yes.
because we've been building up to that the entire time. Just like Alrik needs to fight someone. Alrik needs to fight someone, and you
Mhm.
We all
squished
knew
someone.
it had to come eventually.
Yep.
It's Chekhov's gun, you know.
Yeah, it was literally Chekhov's hammer. Like, yeah. Yeah, so wow, like it's what's kind of silly is like the duel almost seems like anticlimactic now compared to what just happened in this session.
That's funny.
So but yeah, we're gonna have, I feel like maybe 2 more sessions, like, and then this is probably wrapped up. So wow, yeah, because now we basically just have to figure out like who ends up in charge, right? Like,
Yep.
Hmm. How do the power structures shake out?
yeah. So Josh, who are you gonna play next?
Hmm.
You could always just play Antonius for the last 2 sessions of this arc.
That's true. Honestly, I might just do that.
Yeah, you know that's
Just come in for flavor. Just come in for flavor, not really
Mm-hmm.
too much in the way of working toward goals. Just to be there,
Well, yeah, we could get a glimpse
participate somewhat.
of how Antonius has changed for
Yeah.
future stuff, where we go back to
Mhm.
that.
It might be interesting to have a little bit of a vignette with Antonius.
Right.
Oh, like it might be really interesting to see, yeah, like a series of vignettes with Antonius right at the beginning of the next session before the duel, and like we like kind of are seeing like the duel through his eyes. Just because I've always liked Antonius as a character, and especially like in this arc, like him just like being the guy who's just trying to fix everything and whatever. And just like trying to help everybody behind the scenes. It might be interesting to see a little bit from him, and also maybe see like how, if you have any contact at all with your son, who's technically still here, he's a part of the strong,
Oh, right. Okay.
and so yeah, it might
Oh,
be
that's not
interesting
good.
kind of
He
see.
might die.
Right? Yeah.
Honestly, I have some thoughts in that direction.
Sure, yeah.
So
Cool.
can work those out
Mm-hmm.
next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I need to go. Guys.
Yeah. No, we should all go to bed. It's late.
Hmm.
That was awesome, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for
Mhm.
going an hour and 13 minutes over. what we usually
Yeah.
do. That was super fun.
Yep.
Lots of cool stuff. So thanks for everybody who's watching. That was awesome. We had like consistent viewership the whole time, so that was really
That was
awesome.
pretty legit.
So we're out. This has been Crow Inquisitors. We're wrapping this up pretty soon, so we'll see where it goes next. Adios.
See.